does this happen? This is amber, and it's not just any amber. This is amber that's anywhere from 30 to 50 million years old. And we'll talk about the harvesting process of amber, but also about the quality, the depth, and the richness of this, and the graduating of colors. This was appraised at $360. We did it at $244, but Jay, today it's $209.90, $41.98 on your charge card. We have 100 of these available, and this is a huge customer pick. I believe this was Adam Friedman's host pick. This is what amber dreams are made of. This truly looks like a museum piece.
Well, you know, and here's the big thing, and I just give you a little size here. See this? This is what this is cut from. This is Ukrainian amber. Comes in different colors, but that's what amber looks like. That's what it is. So can you imagine, see this piece, which is a pretty, look how thick this is. This is a pretty good sized piece. You know, it would maybe cut one of those.
But these are like little time capsules, right?
Yeah. Well, you know, the thing with amber that's so interesting, you know, you're buying something, in this case, you know, in amber, you don't find amber worldwide, right? It's very, very specific, very small pockets. It's not even, it's it's only on 2 continents that I know of. 2 that I'm aware of, where you even find amber. Continents, not countries, continents. So it's very, very limited on when you can get it. This actually particular material came from the Ukraine. This is something we've been developing for the past 3 years. They don't really mine this, they harvest it out of a swamp. They blow it from the bottom of the swamp with high pressure hydraulic water or air lines. And then when it floats to the top, they actually take fish nets, and they have a guy that goes behind the guy that's blasting, and that's how they harvest it. They get the material.
But when you think about what amber is, fossilized tree sap.
And when she's saying time capsules, you know, they found over 1,500 different insects.
There's 90 of them.
Just insects.
And leaves, and like plant life, right?
Leaves, I've got a really cool one that's got a scorpion in it.
Well, you know what, my producer, he's a little crazy. So he and my 11-year-old, they're like on the same, they love the same things.
The same thing that
my
said
producer,
something.
Jared, and my 11-year-old Buzz, they like the same movies, they like the same, you know, actors, that kind of thing. But he said something that's very interesting. Now, the original Jurassic Park, which happened a long time ago, I mean, that's back in, you know, our day, not the ones that they do now, like with the amusement park and that kind of thing, but the original Jurassic Park, in the movie, now this is all Hollywood, but they extracted the DNA from amber to make the dinosaurs come alive.
Right.
So not that you could really, you can't, that's what I said, that's all Hollywood, you can't really do that. That'd be neat if you could, but you can't. But the real basis of that was that these are like little time capsules. They do have, you know, pieces of that time, whether it's insects or leaves or, you know, again, just the fossilized tree sap. This is 30 to 50 million years old. And amber has been traded as a commodity, not even jewelry, but as a commodity too.
Well, if you go, you know, just like turquoise and amber, one of the 2 things that they have in common, you know, if you go to Europe and go to the, or Russia, different areas, go to the museums. That's what I love to hang out, just to kind of see what ancient peoples did. If you go to like the Norwegian areas, if you go to the Nordic areas, you know, the Russia in particular, one of the things that you'll see in a lot of the museums is like these round discs of amber in different colors.